Hey guys, my name is Freedom. I just released a Quadruped Four Leg Animals retargeting system for your Unreal Engine 5. And in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use my Freedom retargeting system to just retarget any of the Quadruped Four Leg Animals for your Unreal Engine 5 game project. And everything will do inside the Unreal Engine 5 only. And finally, we can make the quadruped animals to become the main avatar or any of the NPC in your game project. And also, for any of the quadruped four legs animals, all the animation sequence, all the body motions, it can be retargeted with each other. So now I'm going to show you a demo or the step-by-step tutorial. First, you can see this is my Unreal Engine 5 game project. And now I have a wolf here. I already used my Freedom animation pipeline retargeting system for the quadruped retargeting. I already successfully retargeted to become the main avatar of the game. And I can retarget any of the animation sequence with the root motion. Just for example, this motion, it have the root motions, and I'm going to show you step by step. Alright, now I'm going to close this project first, and everything start from beginning, start from a just fresh new project. So before we start, first what you are going to do is just go and download the Freedom Animation Pipeline version 5. This is a zip folder. All the materials, all the Ik rigs inside are created by me. You just go and download this to standby, and you have to extract it into the folder, the Freedom Animation Pipeline version 3, before we start. Alright, next, I'm going to open my Unreal Engine 5, the Unreal Editor, and I will just start a new project, a new game project here. Because of all the project I start from new, I start a new game project, a third-person game project. The project name, I'm going to name this as Quadruped Retarget Demo 01. Alright, I click create to create a fresh new avatar. Sorry, to create just a new game project. I click OK. So now you can see this Unreal Editor, it is launching a fresh new third-person game project, and it start from zero, start from nothing. This is easier for me to explain the step by step. Right, now this is a fresh third-person game project. If you start your game, if you play, you can see the main avatar is the SKM Queen Simple, the Unreal Engine 5 Mana Queen, and it have nothing here. Right, the first step, what you are going to do is just make sure you click all so that you can see the content folder like this. And then you already download the Freedom Animation Pipeline version 5 prepared by me in the video description, the Google Drive link there. Right click the content and show in Explorer. You can see at this time it opened by using the File Explorer in your window. Now, this is your game project directory. It is under the document Unreal Project Quadruped Retarget 01. This is the project name, and it is inside the content folder here. Now you open the Freedom Animation Pipeline version 5 folder. You can see the content as well. Double click it, and then you copy the Freedom Animation Pipeline version 5 into your content folder. Click and then Ctrl C to copy. Back to here, Ctrl V to paste. Right. Once you already paste it here, you can close both of the folder. Now you back to your Unreal Engine 5 game project. Once you double click the contents, now you can see you already successfully installed the Freedom Animation Pipeline version 5 released by me on today. You double click it, you can see I already prepared a quadruped retargeter for you. Inside here, you can see I have a quadruped And if you want to show the character's bones in all hierarchy, you can see this is a quadruped, and then this is the roots, and everything will start from here. And I already prepared the retargeter for you as well. So what are we going to do? The first, you may just go and understand this. This is the Ik rig that I prepared for you, and just have a look. The bones, just show the selected only. I already put all the retargeter chains for you here. Nothing to worry, and the waist is the retarget root for this. Now, this is the root. You can see. This is the origin, and if you can see something like this, this is the root. So next bone of it is going to be the retarget root. So I already set everything properly for you. So now, I want to demo what about if you have your own FBX file. Just for example, now I have a wolf. This is a third-party FBX file that I'm going to import into the Unreal Engine 5, and then want to make it become a main avatar. If I open, now you can see, alright, I just changed some setting here. Doesn't matter. You can see this is a wolf. Of course, this Autodesk FBX review, you cannot see it properly. So I close it first. So I just want to import it into the Unreal Engine 5. So I back to my content folder. I want to import the wolf01 into the Unreal Engine 5. I right click to create a new folder. And in this new folder, I'm going to name this as wolf01, just like that. Double click, and then I import the FBX file. Import it. And all of this, just import as normal, and don't import any of the animation. I import all this is just an FBX file. Now you can see this is a wolf, right? It open the mouth, open big mouth like this. Alright, just check the skeleton. Now you can see the skeletons. If you want to show the skeleton, you may just click the character, show the bones, show all hierarchy. This is my third-party FBX. Now, I just want to make sure is that this wolf is that have any of the jaw. So if I click this, alright, so now you can see this is the jawbone. Alright, so this one, this is the jaw, and this is the head. Alright, so it is easy. Just back to that. So now we remember this is the jawbone, that's all. And then you can see this is a quadruped four legs animal, and which one is the root? You can see this one. No, not this. Alright, this one? No. So this one's okay, this is the root. Later we are going to put this as a retarget root. So now we close it first. The first step, what we are going to do on retargeting process is just create an Ik rig for this skeleton. Just right click to create an animations Ik rig. This Ik rig, you must choose your custom FBX, your imported FBX 3D model skeleton. This is the wolf01, so I search wolf01. This is the one, wolf01. The Ik retargeter, you have to name it properly. The default name is new Ik rig, so I just delete the new, and then I name it as wolf01 underscore Ik rig. Done. Once done already, just double click to open it. Alright, now we are going to set the retarget chain. So the first step, what we're going to do is just go to the character, go to the bone, and make sure it's selected only, so that when you select a bones, it is highlighting for you. And as just now I mentioned, this is the root. So this is the root. So the next one, right, this one I just make it like this. So not this, not this. This is the root. And what about this? So the second one is this. We don't choose this. So the next one, this one, because it is after the root, the second bones, we choose this, because this bone is linked between the roots and the whole skeleton of the whole quadruped animal. So this one, we just right click it to set a retarget root for this bone. At the same time, we expand it. The retarget root, we right click it, and then we create a new chain from the selected bone, like this. The chain name, we just name it as root. This is the first step to retarget it. Next, we just check all of this, the hierarchy. The next one is the pelvis. We can ignore the pelvis because we already choose the root, the pelvis. And next one, you can see this is the whole leg 1, 2, 3, 4. So we click the first one, hold the shift, click the last one. The whole leg selected. Right click it to create a new retarget chain from the selected bone. And what is this? This is the left leg. So the file name, you have to make sure you can see it properly. Left thigh is okay. I delete the long name at there. We just want to make sure it is clear. The left thigh, I click OK now. The left thigh is a retarget chain. The next one is the right thigh. I hold the shift to do the same thing until the foot. The toe, no need the toe, I think. Just from here to here. Done. Once done already, right click, set a retarget chain. Now I delete the long file name just to make sure it is the right thigh that you can see. That is the right leg, right thigh. That's all. Done. So the next one, the spine. This is the spine. 1, 2. It's only 2. So retarget the 2 spine. Right click to just set the just create a new retarget chain like this, and just name this as the spine. It's okay. The next, neck. From the neck, this is the neck. Neck 1, neck 2, neck 3, and the head. From the last neck to the head is the whole thing. Right click to just create a new chain like this. Okay. So you can rename it at here. Just make sure the name is neck. From the neck to head. The next one is the hand, the whole hand of the quadruped animal. From the shoulder. Now this is the shoulder bone. From the shoulder bone to the finger. From shoulder bone to the hand. Alright. Right click it. Set a new retarget chain. This one, you can name this as a left clavicle or left shoulder or left hand. It is up to you to make sure you can recognize this is the whole limb, the front limb. Next one, from here to here. This part, right click to create a new retarget chain and click. The name here, just name this as a right clavicle. Done. So, and finally, always remember most of the quadruped animals have a tail. So you are going to retarget a tail animation as well. Click the first one, then hold the shift and click the last one. This is the whole tail. Of course, this one maybe no need to click the first one until the last second one. Right click to just create a new retarget chain. Right, now for this, we just want to name it as tail. Right, you can recognize that this is the tail retargeting chain. And finally, always don't be forget, you will have a jaw. And just now we already tested. Right, it is at the skeleton part. Okay, this is the Ik rig. We do the retargeting. We want to make sure the mouth can be open, can be closed. So just check it. Check the bones. We show it first. Click the character, click the bone, show all the hierarchy. And then, for this one, if we click this is the head, right? And if we click this bone, this name is the QD Trevor. I don't recognize what is this, but I know that this is to control the mouth open and close. So now, we find this name in the Ik rig. Which one? This one. This is the jaw. We call it the jaw to control the mouth to be open or closed. Right now, I want to unshow all the bone. So this one, we just right click to create a new chain. Retarget chain. The chain name, we name this as jaw. That's all. The jaw is to control the mouth. We click OK. Done. Once done already, you can see this is the retarget root. You can see what is the name, the standard wolf underscore. This is the retarget root. You save this and make sure you remember this is the retarget root. You back to the skeleton. The standard wolf underscore, this one, we click the option here to show the retargeting options. And here from the animations, you have to change it to become the animation scale. This is the procedure, the step-by-step, how are we going to set up the retargeting system. Right, this one. So it's saved. Skeleton already saved. Ik rig also already saved. We consider as done already. Close. And next, we are going to create an animations with the Ik Retargeter. Right. Create a new Ik Retargeter. At this moment, if you already confirm you already install the Freedom Animation Pipeline version 5, you should be able to see a Quadruped Ik rig. This one is created by me. It is already ready inside your game project. Select the Quadruped Ik rig. Next, from here, the new Ik Retargeter, you name this as a Quadruped to Wolf 01 Ik Retargeter. You must make sure you set up like this so that you can recognize the name. So you double click it, you can see this is my Quadruped retargeting sample. And next, how are we going to set? Here, the target Ik rig, of course, you are going to retarget it on your Wolf 01 Ik rig. Something like this. And then, next, you check the chain mapping. This is the source chain from here. The source chain, the waist is the root. So it already retarget to the root. Next one is the left thigh, correct. Right thigh, retarget to the right thigh. Spine one, neck one, correct. The jaw to the jaw. Left clavicle, retarget to the left shoulder. Right clavicle, retarget to the right shoulder. This is a mistake. So you change it to become the right thigh. You have to recheck everything properly. And then once done already, you look at my default Quadruped retargeter. He closed the mouth. So you must make sure your wolf also close the mouth. Your quadruped animals also need to close the mouth. So at this moment, you need to click edit the pose. Sorry, cancel. Edit the pose. And then here, the bone draw size, you have to change it to become 1 so that you can see. And select that skeleton to close the mouth. Which one? This one. Just now we already know. This is to control the mouth. Just make it close first. And then, once done already, you save it first. And then always make sure, once you already click the edit pose, you have to click again to make sure you deactivate it now. So then, you check your asset browser. And then you also can just turn it on, click the character, bones, show the bones of the retargeter. Now, if you can see the asset browser, I already set a Quadruped attack by 01. If I double click it, you can see this is a motion. This is an animation sequence with the root motions. If you want to make sure you retarget with the root motions, then you have to back to the chain mapping, click the root. Click the root, and then the translation mode you have to change to the globally scale. So now, back to the chain, back to the asset browser. If you play again, now you can see it already retargeted with the root motions. So to retarget these motions, first I may just click this and click export selected animations. Click OK. It is going to export the retargeted animation to the content browser, to the content there, you can see this is your retargeted quadruped attack bite 01. If you double click, you can see this is the animation sequence that already set for your wolf 01 with the root motions. If you don't want to have the root motions, it is also easy. You back to there, and then back to the chain mapping, click the roots to the waist. The translation mode, you change it to become none. Then at this moment, you back to the asset browser, you click on that, you play, you can see it will stop the root motions. It only maintain it at the same position. Of course, you can export it in that way if you don't want the root motions. So by this type of the setting, it is really easy for you because sometimes you just don't want the root motions. So now you have this one. First one is with the root motions. The second one retargeted without the root motion. Now you can see it is just at the same positions. It is not going to translate to anywhere. It maintained at the root positions. Let's close this. So again, now in this tutorial, we also want to just not only retarget with the root motion, we also want to retarget all the walking motion and running motion and jumping motion to make sure you can set this your quadruped animal wolf 01 to become the main avatar of your Unreal Engine 5 game project or even the NPC in the game project. So now you have to go into the Freedom Animation Pipeline version 5. Double click in, go to the Quadruped Retargeter, go into the animation blueprint folder. You should be able to see a third-person animation blueprint quadruped. This is the most awesome things that I prepare for you. You just need to right-click it, retarget the animation assets, and duplicate and retarget the animation blueprint. But before that, you just go back to check. Go back to your Go back to your quadruped retargeter, check the Ik Retargeter, and then back to the chain mapping, click. Where is it? Back to your wolf. Just now, your retargeter is set at the wolf 01 folder. This one, quadruped to wolf 01 Ik Retargeter. Before you retarget the animations blueprint, make sure you click the root to the waist. At this moment, change the translation mode to globally scale so that it will retarget all the root motions. So click save, and next you back to the content, go to the Freedom Animation Pipeline version 5, go to the Quadruped Retargeter, go and find the animation blueprint at here. This is the one third-person animation blueprint quadruped. Right click it, retarget the animation assets, and duplicate and retarget the animation blueprint. And the Ik Retargeter, we choose the one that you already renamed, the Quadruped to wolf 01. That's why you can see so many things inside the Ik Retargeter parts. So you have to name this systematically so that you can see. Retarget it from which to which. From the Quadruped Retargeter to wolf 01. Choose this. And then click retarget, that's all. Now, it is a process of the retargeting. It may just take just a few seconds. Done already, you can see already here. Now you can see you have the run. Right, close it. Now you have the walk as well. Alright, so the first thing what we are going to do is back to the content and go into the wolf 01. To make sure you create a new folder, name this new folder as animation retargeted, like this. And then in your navigation, you make sure you can see the animation retargeted. Back to the content folder, we are going to move all of this into the folder. Click the first one, hold the shift and click the last one. Just drag and drop into the animation retargeted and move it there. Now, it will move systematically. Just close it, save. Now you can see 3 of it cannot move. Then you may just move it again, move it there. If you cannot move, you just need to click File, Save All. You save all first, and then try again, click the first one. So all, you click the first one, hold the shift, click the last one, and drag into there, move here. Okay, now for this time you cannot, then you have to close your project file, and then open it again, your Unreal Engine 5 editor. Just open it again. Once you open it again, most of the time, it can be successfully moved. Where is it? It is the Quadruped Retarget 01. This is the project file name just now. Now I can close the root folder. Now these 3 files still here. You move into the Wolf 01, move into that folder. Click the first one, hold the shift, click the last one, drag and drop into that, move here. So now you can see after you restart your game project, it really can successfully move. And then, where are the rest? Right. I can see some of it already missing. So we just check back the Quadruped Retargeter, the animation retargeter. You can see just now this is just a mistake that I moved all the wolf motion into the wrong folder. So I may just move it again. This is the wolf. Right, like this. The rest are not. So this is my mistake. You have to avoid this mistake. I move it again, move it to there. So now, under the wolf 01s, all of the motion already there. This is the animation blueprint. So first thing what you're going to do is make sure you can find the third person animation blueprint quadruped that already retargeted. You have to click and rename it, press F2 to rename it. Delete the quadruped and then name this as wolf 01. Now this is a third person animation blueprint wolf 01. Now if you play the game project, the default avatar is the Unreal Engine 5 mannequin, so we don't want this. In order to set the wolf 01 to become the main avatar or NPC in this game project, you have to back to the content folder, go to the third person, go to the blueprint. You should be able to see a BP third person character. Right click it, duplicate it. Remove the number 1, put an underscore, name this as your avatar's name, wolf01. Done. And then you double click it. Then click the mesh, click the viewport. The skeleton mesh, you change it to become the wolf01. And then, next is the animation class. You have to change to become the third person animation blueprint wolf01. It is here. Right, you have to make sure you name this properly so that you can recognize which one is your animation blueprint for this 3D avatar. Now done. Once done already, click compile, click save, and minimize it. If you play the game project, you can see the default avatar is still not the wolf, just because of you not yet set the BP third person game mode. Just double click here. And then the default game avatar is the default home class. You have to change it to become the BP third person character, wolf01. Once done already, click compile, click save, and minimize it. You play. Now we can see the main avatar already become the wolf01. Done. So this wolf01 already become the main avatar of the game project. Right, you can jump, you can control this to walk. It have its own animation, the either animation. Now you can see the leg touch the ground, dip into the ground. Of course, you can just press escape and readjust it. Click it. This one, snapping to the grid, you change it to become 1 and you drag it up a little bit like this. Done, you click compile, click save and try again. Yes, it solved the problem of the foot already floating above the ground. Done. Alright, so next. How are you going to make this Wolf01 to become the NPC? What you're going to do is just duplicate this, duplicate, and then the Wolf01 underscore NPC. This NPC, you can just double click to open, and then under the event graph of this blueprint, you can program this NPC to perform any of the animations or doing any of the actions. Here, it is about the game developing in Unreal Engine 5. You are going to learn all of this like the blueprint programming, and this will become the NPC's blueprint. Once you've done the blueprint already, you can just drag the NPC to here. You can press E to change the direction. Now you play. You can see you yourself as a player, you control this Wolf01 as the player, as the main avatar. At the same time, the Wolf01 also one of the NPC in the game. Now you can see, you can just program your NPC to just follow you or do whatever you want. And that is really awesome that today I released this tutorial for about the Quadruped Animals Retargeter that created by me. You can use it for whatever purpose you want. This is a Quadruped Four Leg Animal Retargeters. You can retarget any of the root motion for any of the Quadruped Four Leg animals, and you can make your Quadruped 3D model to become the main avatar or any of the NPC in your Unreal Engine 5 game project. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you love my video tutorial, if you feel all these tutorials are very helpful to your 3D animation, 3D modeling, and game developing, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and also turn on the mini bell and select all so that when next time I publish a new video tutorial or sharing, you receive a notification immediately. See you in my next video. Enjoy! Happy animation, happy 3D modeling, and happy game developing. See you!